Peace, peace, peace. What up? First and foremost, hopefully the Most High in your house shall blessing your day. By His mercies, you are consumed. We're alive in the Most High in your house shall body too, and naturally alive. And yeah, man, I want to get into this, man, because honestly, you know what? I was looking at this Joel yesterday, man. You know, this all goes into the Most High in your house shall dwell within us, man. Because like, you know, it's crazy because I'm wearing the shirt today, but I was like, you know what? I was going to talk about something else, but you know, probably going to get into it a little later, but yeah, man, that's just is what it is right here, man. We're gonna get into this how it's important for the Most High, like in how shall like you know to dwell within us, man. The word that dwelling within you, man, is to walk in the Spirit, standing, man. Honestly, because yeah, and how the Most High in your house shall come to the volume of the book, the witness, the testimony, the gospel, man. Because you know. I was gonna say something too. I forgot, but yeah, man, that goes into Genesis 49, which we both gonna get into. It could actually kind of go into both, but I mean, I don't know if it's gonna go into both, but you know what? It might. I know we might just touch on it. Yeah, no, it might just mix both of them up, man. It might just combine the two with Judah and Zebulun, man. But you know, it's all because it all goes into like the different parts of the Most High Yahushua. Like the 12 tribes, it's like Romans 12 and 1 Corinthians 12. That's why, like we always mention, man. Like the 10. I wish I had the. I wish I had it again, but you know. Because in the wilderness, even though when different tribes, when we was in the wilderness, they had it like you know the encampments, the booth, the tents was like set up like Yahushua's body, man. That's what it was really that's really what it was you know was supposed to be about how where's that how the Most High Yahushua's body I mean, well, Yahushua's body is like that. Yeah, see that? Like we always talk about the tabernacle. Yeah, in the middle, because you know what it is too. That's why the tabernacle was shout the brother, the elder Ra'am out of Believers of the Way, because that's what it was meant to signify, man. That the Most High Yahushua is the temple. I mean, it's the center of everything. It's the center of our life, man. That's why the tabernacle was in the middle, and like you know, and like the other like Reuben, Simeon, Gad, all the other tribes was like it was shaped as a body. I wish I could find that picture, man. Like you know how it was in the wilderness, because that's how the encampments were. But anyway, man, we're gonna get into this, man. That's how important. Like you know, we know that the Most High Yahushua is like you know the what you call them, the center of our lives, man. And that's why how that can be, man, when He's dwelling within us, man. When we constantly like you know like Proverbs 16 it says, and like Colossians 3 says, casting our cares upon heavenly things, man. Like you know casting care upon His works, His word, like you know. But anyway, man, let's get to Joel chapter 3, verse 20 real quick, man, because it says, but Judah shall dwell forever, and Jerusalem from generation to generation. So, yeah, exactly. So, dwell forever. How does Judah, like, you know, what's that Judah, man? Let's go to Genesis chapter 49. Then we're going to mix the two. Genesis 49. Genesis 49, verse 8. It says, Judah, no, yeah, I'll get the, or I'll read it all. Judah, Genesis chapter 49, verse 8, it says, Judah, thou art whom thy brethren shall praise, thy hand shall be in the neck of thine enemies, and thy father's children shall bow down before thee. So yeah, man, every knee shall bow, man, like we, you know, like those reels we shared yesterday, man. But Judah is a lion's whelp, and from the prey, my son, thou art going up, and stoop down. He couched as a lion, and as an old lion, who shall rise him up? So yeah, it's going to the resurrection of the dead. Shout out to the brother, send me a firstborn for you know for pointing this out. That's why in the Shema, Deuteronomy 6, it says, no, this goes into the Most High house shall dwell within you, the word with dwell within you. Because let's take a detour real quick. And go to Deuteronomy 6 real quick. Deuteronomy 6. Let's grab this. Let's get Deuteronomy 6. It says, and thou shalt Deuteronomy 6 and 7. It says, "Then thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children." So talking to them while sitting in the house, which Yahushua did. When thou walkest by the way, which he did. And when thou liest down, when thou rises up. So see, this is when thou liest down and thou rises up. So see, how can the say the word and how to have the word in your heart, or have the word while you're sleeping, man. It's actually talking about the resurrection of the dead, man. It says when thou lies down, when thou rises up. Isn't Judah that? Isn't that's talking about Yahushua? Let's get this again. It says, and Judah, let's get Genesis chapter 49, verse 9. It says, Judah is a lion's whelp from the prey. My son, thou art going up. He stooped down and he couched as a lion, as an old lion. Who shall rouse him up? So see, exactly, man. So it's like, what you call him? Yeah, so see, Yahushua is, of course, this talking about Yahushua, and actually, when Yahushua was who rose him up, just like we read, we talked about in the last video we just did, Psalm chapter 27 and 27 and 10, how the Father took him up, or how in Acts he was taken up, man, how the Father took him up. Of course, when he took him up into the heavens, he went up like Moses did in the Exodus 32, but it's the same thing now, but it's the fact that he was rose from dead, like the word, because the word was in him. Similar to Elisha, man. So when the word isn't, because the word can't die. So when the word is in you, you can't die. So that's why when the Most High Yahushua dwell within you, you can't die. So yeah, man, let's grab this Genesis chapter 49, verse 9. It says, Judah is a lion's whelp from the prey, thou art going up. He stooped down and couched as a lion, as an old lion. Who shall rouse him up? So see exactly. Verse 10. It says, "The scepter shall not depart from Judah, nor a lawgiver between his feet, unto Shiloh come, and unto him shall the gathering of people be." So yeah, peace, and that's Shiloh means peace, man. So that's what Yahushua came and gave us, man. Peace, left us in peace. And then he said, "Peace I'll leave on with you, man." So also too, man. This is a sign though. I remember being 5th grade, man. My 5th grade year. I had a teacher. She was obsessed with the Chronicles of Narnia, so we read the books all the year, all the series, and we at the end, in the old United Artists Theater in South Philly, we went and seen a movie. I think it was the first movie that came out, not the second, not Prince Caspian. It could have been. It was either or. I'm not sure, but even in the movie, they call it in the book, the lion is called Aslan. He's one of the main characters. And in the movie as well, as also in the book, he gets killed on an altar. But also too, he resurrects from the dead. So see, that was pretty much that's pretty much allusion to Yahushua, man. They put it all throughout movies and TVs and everywhere, man. That's why we always watch things and listen to things with spiritual eyes and ears, man. So that always comes to my mind now when the Most High Yahushua brought that back to my remembrance. But anyway, let's go back to Joel real quick, man. Because, yeah, man, we see this. But Joel chapter 3, verse 20, it says, "But Judah shall dwell forever, and Jerusalem from generation to generation." So, see, but let's get Genesis 49:13. Let's go here. "Zebulun shall dwell at the haven of the sea. He shall be a haven of ships, and his border shall be unto Zidon." So see, exactly, man. So that we went over this in a few weeks ago, man. How how when Yahushua was when he got off the ship, man, he came what were we talking? I forgot. I'm forgetting, man. But pretty much Zebulun, man, means the door, and the Most High dwelling, the Most High Yahushua is dwelling within you, man. And also too, I think that's what it was when he got off the ship. He started preaching the word, man, and that's what it is. He started preaching the gospel, the witness, the testimony. That's how so he and the Father can dwell within us. So yeah, man. So that's is what it is, man. So it says Zebulun shall dwell at the haven of the sea, and he shall be a haven of ships, and his border shall be unto Zidon. So yeah, exactly, man. So yeah, man. So let's get this 1 John real quick, man. So because at the end, that Joel and the context talking about how both kingdoms will come together and dwell within the land, but but spiritually, man, like how I said about words of spirit, it's talking about him doing within us. But yeah, exactly. Zebulun within us, man. That means to dwell. 1 John chapter 4 verse 13. Hereby we know that we dwell with in him and he in us because he has given us his spirit. Exactly. Yep. Exactly. That's it. Is what it is, man. And that's what that peace, like, let's get to John chapter 14. No, yeah, let's go John 16 actually. He left us his spirit. Let's get John 16. That's actually better. John 16 verse 7. This is it. Nevertheless, John chapter 16 verse 7. Nevertheless, I tell you the truth. It is expedient for you that I go away. If I go not away, the Comforter, which is the Holy Spirit, I come unto you. But if I depart, I will send him unto you. So yeah, exactly, man. So that's what it is. That word dwelling within you, man. That's what that Luke 8 is about, man. The seed is a word, man. It says dwelling within you, man. So being born of the word, man. So that's just what it is. So like, both Jude, and also to that. But no, let's go back to Joel real quick because I want to grab that too, because it's even more important because it's all about being son and daughter of the Most High Yahshua, sons of God, sons and daughters of them. Let's go back to Joel real quick, man. Then we're going to get grabbed down inside right. Because it says, but Judah shall dwell forever, and Jerusalem shall from generation to generation, man. Exactly, man. So it's not now, even world to come. So what does Judah mean? His praise and dwell, and Zebulun's dwell within you. So his praise within you shall dwell forever. Like, that's why that's Iraq. It says, listen, don't go, if you praise him, like, go as far as you can, man. Because his praise exceed what he does, what they deserve, exceeds what all we can do, man. It says, Ecclesiastes chapter 4, also known as Sirach, chapter 43, verse 30. When ye glorify the Lord, exalt him as much as ye can, for even he will far exceed when ye exalt him. Put forth all your strength. Yep, that's going back to Deuteronomy 6. In the Shema, love him with all your heart, soul, and strength. And be not weary, for ye can never go far enough. Exactly, man. So that praise and that and the word with it being within you, man, that's gonna be forever, man. That's gonna never that's always gonna be there, man. So yeah, man. So hopefully it's edifying, man. Much love to y'all brothers and sisters. Like, I want to get into something else, but it's all good though. Probably Lord willing tomorrow or another day, man. But peace.